Yo, what's up guys, it's me Mazogvi, and today we're going to be looking at the all-new Jurassic World Legacy Collection Reimagined Demon Carnotaurus. This is a very unexpected figure, but really neat how they actually brought this back in Mattel form. Let's get into it. Alright, so looking at the packaging, as you can see, we got the Jurassic World icon with Jurassic World Legacy Collection. Then you got Roaring Real Fill Carnotaurus, and of course it also has Reimagine. For those of you who don't know, Reimagine is supposed to be a follow-up line to the original 93 line that we got like a year or two ago. So really nice that they're trying to bring back the 93 line, but you know, of course the 30th anniversary happened like a while ago, so it's kind of hard to have 30th anniversary figures for an anniversary that happened a while ago. But really neat to see them trying to bring it back into a new follow-up tagline to a Legacy Collection line. Also, come to think of it, usually when they make cameo figures like this, usually they just slap it in the current line that they're doing, but instead they're adding it to the Legacy Collection line, so they are basically like admitting that this is indeed the Demon Carnotaurus and not just like some figure that's like, oh hey, it just happens to have the same color scheme like we've seen before. But really neat. Looking at the background of the box, as you can see, you got Mount Sibo erupting like how we saw in Fallen Kingdom. On the side you got some just like foliage, got Mount Sibo in the background of fog, and then you got some more foliage and it has like Try Me with like the original Jurassic Park 3 caution tape with a sound button. Also what's really neat is with the whole Reimagine, you got the Jurassic Park Ford Explorer color scheme going on the front, the sides, and of course the very top has it as well. Really neat. Looking at the side of the box, you got Jurassic World Legacy Collection. Oh crap. On the other side you also got Jurassic World Legacy Collection, and on the back you got the Demon Carnotaurus, a render of it with roaring sounds, because it does make sounds. Interesting. Here you got like the scan code and the app showing how it works. You got a promotion for the other set. I believe this set released alongside this with the whole Reimagined theme, which comes with like an ACU Muldoon with a Velociraptor and a helicopter. So that's quite interesting. I'm probably not going to review that because it just has nothing to do with the Kenner line, unfortunately. As you can see, with the border you have the Ford Explorer colors, and you even got some Ford Explorer colors of this board as well. Real feel, really neat. On the top corner too, you got some more Ford Explorer colors with the Reimagined logo, and you got a Roaring Real Fill Carnotaurus on the very top. So yeah, overall though, really nice looking packaging. And besides that, let's get this packaging out of the way and let's look at the Carnotaurus itself. So oddly enough though, looking at the figure, the head cannot move at all. It's just all plastic or rubber. But when looking at the box, as you can see, the head is in a different position. It's just straight flat, whereas this one, the head is angled upwards. And I believe in some promotional videos, they actually had the head go down, but it doesn't seem like that's something that is actually possible with the figure. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little too observant, but I just thought that was quite interesting how different it is to the actual figure. So looking at the head sculpt, unfortunately, they didn't really do too much to make it look like the original Kenner Demon Carnotaurus. Original Kenner Demon Carnotaurus had somewhat a little bit of a more cartoonish look to it, and in fact it was like known for looking a little bit more intimidating and angry, whereas this just looks like a normal Carnotaurus with flip drawn horns, and that was it. So that is indeed a shame. But overall though, looking at the head, as you can see, it's all made out of rubber, interestingly enough, and unfortunately there is no posability in the jaw, so you can't really close the jaw, and whenever you do try closing in the jaw, it just doesn't look right. But as you can see, there it is. I kind of would prefer if they made the jaw a little bit closed, so that way like you could just squeeze it and open the jaw, but it's already open, so it kind of just defeats the purpose. Looking at the face, so as you can see, you got some red coloration amongst the black base paint. You got some green eyes. I believe the Demon Carnotaurus eyes were yellow, but interesting though. On the inside of the jaw, as you can see, the entire mouthpiece is a different part, but the teeth are the same piece as the mouth, so they are indeed painted. Going down the neck, as you can see, you got some more red paint among the black rubber. Really nice sculpting, I will admit. Looking on the bottom, as you can see, the chest has a light gray, kind of like an ashy airbrushing. Unfortunately, it doesn't go from the head all the way down to the body. It's just in this little segment. Looking at the arms can indeed rotate and go out if you want them to. Oddly enough, the Demon Carnotaurus did have bigger arms. I knew they weren't accurate, but it is a kind of a shame though how they didn't try recreating that. But overall though, I mean, it looks like a normal Carnotaurus. Going down the body, as you see, you got some more paint job. I mean, like, you know, red against black paint coloration, and you got some more really nice sculpting. Of course, it is completely rubber, so it feels very squishy. In fact, the whole figure is completely out of rubber, except for the legs. The legs are, of course, hard plastic. Looking at the legs, as you can see, even though they are hard plastic, they do still have the red paint going amongst the black base paint. They can indeed rotate, and the feet can swivel. Also, interestingly enough, that they actually painted the toe claws, which is not something that Mattel normally does. Going down the body, as you can see, there's some more red against black coloration. And of course, the red paint unfortunately stops about midway to the tail. I don't know why, but Mattel seems to do this with all their figures. Alright, and of course this figure does indeed have sounds. So interestingly enough, the original Demon Carnotaurus figure didn't have sounds, it was just like all rubbery. But this one, they did add sounds, so let's hear them. So yeah, it does come with quite a bit of sounds, I will admit. Of course, they're just normal Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus sounds, so nothing really too special, but overall though, really neat. Alright, so when it comes to sizing of this figure, I will admit this figure is pretty size accurate for the normal Carnotaurus. I believe the Demon Carnotaurus was a little bit smaller than what a normal Carnotaurus should have been, but they made this one a little bit more size accurate due to the fact that it literally just uses the same mold as like the mainline Carnotaurus figures. But I don't personally own any of the mainline Carnotauruses, nor do I own the new Hammond Collection one. However, I do have a Hammond Collection Allosaurus, and as you can see, sizing them up together, it does look really nice. And in fact, you can actually technically recreate the scene in Dominion with this guy, so really nice. And of course, here it is compared to a human figure. As you can see, this thing just absolutely towers over a human figure. Yeah, it's a big boy. So yeah, as you can see, Kenner seems to be doing a lot more reiterations of the original Kenner figures, and I'm all for it. Unfortunately, of course, I still need to hunt down the Red Rex figure as well as the all-new young T-Rex figure. But overall though, what 93 figures would you like to see Mattel make, not Kenner? What Kenner figures would you guys like to see Mattel make? Do you guys want to see, I don't know, the brown young Rex, or the Asmasuchus, or the Raptor? What would you guys like to see? But besides that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think of this figure in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are some things that you would like to see changed about it? But besides that, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. It would really help me out and also help out the channel. And two, if you like this video, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate that. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.